What or who is this regarding spirit? Last message for the collective. An unsent message. Block in communication. Maybe somebody didn't get a message. They didn't send a message, or there's no contact. Woo! Sorry, Sage. Something dropped, y'all. Don't pay attention to that. Sorry, newbies. I scared you. Oh, no. Okay, yeah. It's like somebody's journey is open. There's been no communication from somebody, so yeah. Maybe because somebody's working their way out of a difficult financial crunch, or just get these cards, y'all. Give me 1 second here. It's Mercury retrograde, y'all. The fact that I can't shuffle right, the fact that like cards are falling, y'all, it has to be. It just has to be. It just has to be. Almost done, y'all. Almost done. Okay. Hey, babies. What are you doing, honey? The cutest. You know how freaking cute you are? Are you serious? Are you even serious right now? Okay. Alright, guys. I got all the cards. We good. We good. Okay. Alright, so it looks like there's been no communication here. So your journey is clear. Maybe not with this person, but somebody didn't tell you about a journey they were going on to get out of poverty. It's another way of reading this. It's like they could have just like left. The mini read includes, like, you can let me know if it's a love read or if it's just a general, but I usually throw in a couple perks and it lasts up to 10 minutes for the mini reads. Okay. We do a general 10 card spread for the tarot, and I usually throw in like an oracle deck or two. All right, love. So it looks like somebody here didn't tell you, like there was no communication. They just left maybe, and it had to do with like bettering their own finances. Okay. Foul, basically. Is what I'm getting. Okay. I'm telling you, y'all, it's Mercury retrograde. Something's going on. All right, what is going on, Spirit? What? By the way, July 10th could be significant. Yeah, I'm getting 10-10 here. Something's like a final ending. It's final ending energy. Somebody could be 37 or be born in 73. October or July could be significant. October 7th, October 10th. Maybe the area code 737, 773, 377, or area codes 710, 701. Okay. Play around with these numbers. These could be part of an address, a social, a phone number, a unit, an address, a license. Put it where it fits, y'all. I'm getting here that for you, it's like this is an ending, but it's like somebody here is stuck in the jam that they got themselves in. It's like you're getting out of a jam while they're stuck in one, because they probably put you in one to go pursue whatever this was. 337 Louisiana, hell yeah. Yeah, it had to do with third parties and toxic influences. So they're not going to be able to get, somebody dangled a carrot is what I'm getting, y'all. Somebody dangled a carrot and said, hey, psst, over here. Hey, leave your person and come over here. Come this way. We can help you get out of poverty. Okay, but I don't think that's how it went. Okay, because, I mean, it is how it went, but it's not how it's going to end. This is bad karma. Third parties were involved. toxic peers influenced this to get somebody out of a jam, or they made it seem like they needed to escape something. This had to do with pride, arrogance, ego, and shallowness. Exactly. They didn't want to see you guys do well together. They were hateful. Yep, double confirmation, no communication. This was all to block communication and to keep somebody in their shadow. But you're not trapped. They probably tried to trap you as well. I'm telling you, these are toxic people. Yep, mistakes, exactly. Somebody's a lost soul. They like sold their soul. Somebody's a red flag, not a green flag. Somebody could have green eyes, or poison ivy is coming to mind, red and green. Yeah, look, red just pops out as I said that after green. That's hilarious. Poison ivy came to mind, y'all. Something could have turned into that. So it's like you had to fly away. You didn't want to get tangled in this here. It's like you were a green flag, they were a red flag, but they might have appeared as the green flag and you might have appeared as the red flag. Do you know what I'm saying? Because of these toxic people. Yeah. Somebody was cloaking something. And it made you very restless. But you weren't going to be stuck being sad either forever. So it wasn't fun. Whatever this was is what I'm getting. Very, very unfun. And just unsavory. Ugh, is what I'm getting. Unsavory is coming to mind. It's also a great word. Paired with insufferable. Okay. What is the overall spiritual energy here? These people are very shallow, y'all. And they have like very questionable pride and arrogance and ego. It's like, what makes you that confident? I'll wait. You know what I mean? It's like, what is it that you think you have that allows you to have that kind of confidence? It doesn't even make sense. It's like irrational. Because I feel like you were the green flag and you were made to look exactly knowledge of good and evil, protection of criminals. You knew that somebody here would rather protect criminals if it benefited them than you. And that's the difference between good and evil. This person is a lost soul. They sold their soul. Okay? Period. Yeah. Rituals. They could have even done magic. They could have even gotten married, maybe. They could have done this over and over again. Yeah. Fall of an empire. So these people try to do something over and over and over again to rebel against whatever your path was, whatever your empire is. They wanted to destroy it. That's what I'm seeing here. How lovely. Losers. Losers, yeah. Losers. 33 angel number could be significant. Somebody here could be between the ages of 33 and 43. June could be significant. Life path 7, life path 6, angel number 66. Life path 11 or 2 could be significant. Somebody could be born in 83. November 6th, November 7th. June 11th, June 2nd, June 7th, June 6th. July 6th, July 11th, July 2nd. Could be significant. Wow, y'all. This is like... Cloud, if you're still here when we're done with the overall energy check, I can help you with that, okay, love? But stick around. This is for the overall collective, so you might get some messages in here. And there hasn't even been any communication over this, because that was probably part of the shitty-ass deal that they made. To come for your empire and be quiet about it while we pay you and give you stuff to burn the collective. And that was really what they were aiming for. It wasn't even about helping this other person. Yeah. It had to do with a difference in beliefs. And you being an intellectual, somebody had a problem with the way that you thought, with your mouth, with your high vibrational views. Okay. July, my brother was born Gemini. Okay. All right. Let's see. What deck do I want to use? All right, I'm going to use this one. All right, guys, let's see. Somebody did something so unfair, maybe even illegal. Okay. Holy Spirit, holy angels, offer money. Calling on you to channel your ancient wisdom, your guiding light, your strength, your clarity, with intention towards our blessed north nodes. Please help me bring forth the most important messages for my collective. Yeah, and it's like you came with love. You literally offered true love as a divine feminine, a boss. And they just protected criminals instead. What a loser. Okay, just saying. Somebody had a decision to make. Do I fight for myself and set boundaries, or do I run an empress over with a semi? Okay. They clearly made the wrong choice, so, to get themselves out of poverty. Yeah, they're very ashamed that they didn't negotiate, that their plans have fallen through, that this was a very bad plan that lacked foresight. Yep. Look at this. Look at what they got themselves into. This is what they left you in, I'm sure. Look at that energy, yo. Anyway, we love you, we thank you, we trust you, Spirit. All right. What do we need to know, please? Yep. Somebody was willing to win at all costs. They were willing to do anything to win, to force the energies. Bullying might have been involved, some kind of mob mentality here with the Five of Swords. And still, you're victorious. They didn't like the attention that you were getting. They didn't like the milestones that you were reaching. So gang slid through. Thinking that they were powerful. They're losers, is what they are. Childish losers. A Queen of Cups in the reverse. This person is emotionally stunted and they never grow up. They don't learn from their mistakes. That's what the problem is. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, as well as air. Somebody could be like a Pisces, Aquarius, or I don't know, dude. A water sign. Yeah, that's the problem. Somebody here is a chaos agent. They're a liar, they're a false sweetheart, they're emotionally manipulative as shit, and they foster codependent trauma bond-like relationships. And they are so insecure and insignificant when it comes to actual power that they believe that there's power in numbers. So they work behind the scenes possibly to get everybody on board with something and then execute a plan thinking that, oh, well, if everybody is on my side and they believe it, then I'll come out victorious. They did all this for some kind of inheritance or money or wealth or abundance for self. Deep down. Something was a lie. Somebody exploited or abused power or authority. Something was a lie. Somebody lied. That's what happened. Somebody knows that something is a lie too. That's the lens they're looking through. In the past, this is a fucking child with boobs is what this is. This is a fucking child with boobs is what this is. In the past, somebody got caught cheating or stealing in the past. Just being deceptive, trying to steal something from you. They got caught in the past. Lying and trying to take from you. Look at all this swords energy and all the water energies in the reverse. It's horrible energy. Just the worst. Yeah, you refuse to be part of this conflict, or it's like they shot fire. They shot shots at you, shots fired, but you still didn't engage in this chaos, this conflict. You would not compete where there is no comparing. Karmisha. Yeah, you caught somebody trying to steal from you and lying and trying to attack your stability here. Could have had to do with somebody leaving your home. What's the strength? Somebody thought the strength was playing somebody, being a scammer, being a lusty, like, for the streets, basically, for the metaverse. Loyalty for sale energy. Cheating. They thought that that was the strength in order to move forward and be prosperous. It's because they didn't want to work. They wanted reward without effort. They wanted to take shortcuts. And they were like a sociopath about it. In the near future, they were dishonest. They were a sociopath. Yeah, in the near future, you might have to protect yourself against this energy because they might still not be done trying to come for you and end something for you. Scorpio energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio sociopath. Or somebody's putting an end to these lies and this, like, exactly. Somebody doesn't want you to plant new seeds with your magic, or somebody took back an offer because of your confidence and your intellectual framework and your energy. They're very shamed and sad about this, and as they should be. What is the advice? Losers. Ugh. So unsavory. Ugh. The advice is that somebody was extremely childish when it came to your boundaries and an equal give and take, balanced, monogamous relationship. They had a serious problem to the point of attacking you about it. Like you weren't allowed to protect yourself or have boundaries. This person punished you for mandatory components of self-love and enacting self-love. This person doesn't love themselves at all, and they didn't want you to. Exactly. Hey, Lucy. Not surprised. Very toxic. You broke away from this toxicity. It's like your own person could have brought these types of, like, karmics around. You didn't want anything to do with it, and you were willing to lose them, too. Yeah, you got yourself out of a nightmare. You knew something was a lie and confusing, and you couldn't rationalize something that's irrational. So you stopped trying to. Yeah, even though you were left because of somebody's ego. You were left in a situation where your own home might have felt critically unsafe, and you thought that this was a King of Cups, somebody that loved you. But it broke your heart because you realized, oh shit, this person didn't want to put any effort in, so they don't love me. Oh, okay. So I just poured into somebody that completely just took just to shit on me. Oh, okay. I see. So unsavory and distasteful here. You were disillusioned about this, that somebody here was abusing your credibility, that they were trying to steal or cheat or lie to get ahead. And what was uncovered and unveiled to you was that you had a hidden enemy. You had some kind of hidden dark force here against you. And you didn't even do anything but try to have a peaceful, balanced relationship. Imagine living in a world. Yeah, exactly. You love this person. Balance with the Two of Pentacles. Exactly. That's the journey you were on. You were building generational wealth. It was all there. And you were punished for that. My God. Oh my God. You were an earth angel in this connection. You had the patience of a saint. You could have been a Sagittarius or a Gemini for some of you. Don't have to be. Yeah, you were just trying to be protective and hold on to what you thought was yours, to your security. You weren't trying to offend anybody. You thought you were signed up for an adult relationship. And somebody made a complete Mockery of you, the audacity. Exactly. Somebody tried to steal your abundance or an inheritance or some kind of money, but they got caught. This person needs to do shadow work. You said this. You said that, hey, somebody's playing on your childhood fears. Hey, this is going to turn into really bad memories. Hey, I have my sword up because I love you and myself. And I'm the most intelligent one in the room. Hello, yoo-hoo, but nobody listened to you. Nobody. They needed to do shadow work. They were in their shadow. You were talking truth to somebody in their shadow. Exactly. So you had to work your way out of the cold after detaching from a very toxic King of Cups. This could be a Capricorn or a water sign masculine for some of you. Yeah, you had to leave. 6 of Swords. Possible outcome. Ooh, we got 100 peeps in here. What's up, y'all? Yeah, possible outcome is you're moving forward from this player. You're moving forward. You don't care about it anymore. You're going to be rich. Okay? And they couldn't steal this from you. This could be your spiritual inheritance. This could be what you've built. Yeah, somebody tried to bring problems to your workplace. Somebody's having problems at their own workplace and they're seeing you move forward now. 10 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Oh well, that's part of your karma. I'm sure it's just a drop in the bucket. Exactly. There's no love here with who they're working with. It's a failed, misaligned collaboration, so this is also part of your karma. Somebody lost your love. Exactly. They literally sent death your way. Look at this. They sent death, and these are the shots fired. Do you see this? They sent this towards your way with speed, with enthusiasm. Yeah. Yeah, and then forced you into silence after sending these shots your way. My God. And then celebrated, thinking it was a victory. While you were trapped. At least this is how they thought it was going to go. But you've been invested in something for a long time. And you were disillusioned. And the sun came back out. And beneficial changes started to happen once these mother effers were out of your auric field. And here you are with your peace and balance. And this is a tower. For the one that tried to force you into silence and make you unseen. It's a catastrophe. Well, yep. Because you're being seen and celebrated here. You're victorious here. You could have a platform. Now they feel victimized and trapped. Oh, well, you're not. You're no victim. You're a compulsive, false faux victim. That while you victimize people for real, you play victim. That's how disgusting you are. Whoever you are. Queen of Cups in reverse. Or Knight of Wands in the reverse. There could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer feminine in the reverse, and a Scorpio or Sagittarius masculine possibly in the mix here, or a Virgo. It's disgusting. It's truly sick. Yeah, look, injustice. This is a catastrophe. They're under judgment spiritually because you have the authority. You have divine. You have spiritual authority. They don't know shit about that, but they're going to find out when bad things keep happening to them, you know? Yep. Because something about your destiny is protected and they tried to bring trouble. They could have tried a destiny swap. They could have tried to bring trouble to your workplace, to your destiny, towards what's meant for you. So let's just say a balanced, peaceful life with a monogamous partner is what's meant for you, and that's what you had agreed upon with your partner, let's just say. And let's just say Glenda, not your friend, and some is a dictator that wanted to come through and take that away from you. Okay, what is stealable isn't mine, so take him. I'm still going to have what's destined for me. Don't you get that? That doesn't change anything. Do-do-do, y'all. Do-do-do. Ren and Stimpy here or something here. I don't mean to be so mean, but like, goddamn, like, get a brain? For real. It's like, Yeah, you're going. You're in control over your life, regardless of what was left without closure. Somebody really they thought that they trapped you in something and entangled you in something. They had that big of an ego and a chip on their shoulder. They don't know shit about you. How do you think that you got to where you got? How do you think you got this earth angel energy? This isn't your first rodeo. This might have been the wildest one. Okay? But it's like, okay, love, I'm going to put it out in 1 second, okay? Thanks so much. I'm excited to do it with you. It's like, this ain't your first show and rodeo. It's like you have control over your own destiny. Nobody's going to modify it or change it. It's yours. Yours. Nobody else's. That's the end of your reading, loves. Sagittarius, Cancer, Aries, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Sagittarius again, Aries, Scorpio again, Capricorn, Leo. Yeah, you've been invested in something for a long time. Literally a long time. You're not going to blow it all on some dude that runs off with some karmic. No, no, no. Or put it where it fits, y'all. It's gender fluid. But that's your reading. Those are the strongest energies that came out. Somebody was like a bully. They were tyrannical. All because they didn't want to put in the effort. They wanted to take a shortcut. They wanted reward without effort. They didn't want to work with you or on something.